Hello, this is Xbox Ahoy, and this is episode 31 of my Modern Warfare 2 weapon guides. In this episode, we're covering the 4th sniper rifle, the M21 EBR. The M21 EBR is a semi-automatic weapon, unlocked at level 56. There's actually no such weapon as the M21 EBR in real life. The weapon featured in-game is more usually known as the Mark 14 Model 0 Enhanced Battle Rifle, or the M14 EBR. M21 refers to another sniper weapon system based upon the M14 rifle, and was in fact featured in COD 4. Presumably Infinity Ward used the M21 designation to emphasise this weapon's place in the sniper rifle category. In any case, the EBR is an improved variant of the venerable US-designed M14 battle rifle, originally designed in 1957. The EBR variant was first seen in 2001. Like most Western battle rifles, such as the G3 and FAL, it fires the NATO standard 7.62 x 51mm rifle cartridge. In real life, the M14 EBR is more of a designated marksman's rifle than a sniper weapon, normally used as part of a squad to provide accurate fire beyond the typical assault rifle's capable range. This is reflected somewhat in-game, as the M21 EBR deals the lowest effective damage of all the sniper rifles. Although the base damage is the same, the multipliers mean that this weapon has the smallest one-hit kill profile. Unsilenced with stopping power, a hit to the head, neck or upper chest will kill. Otherwise, the one-hit kill zone is reduced, or when silenced without stopping power, eliminated entirely. However, the EBR also has the lowest recoil, meaning that you can more easily follow up with additional shots if required. This, coupled with the lower damage, means that most people familiar with the M21 EBR will instinctively fire 2 shots quickly. If both connect, you'll be guaranteed a kill. Otherwise, depending on your loadout, you might get lucky and kill with just 1 shot. Magazine capacity is generous for a sniper rifle. It's tied with the Barrett in this regard. The 10-round capacity is more useful with the EBR though, as you can deliver those rounds accurately on a mid-range target faster than with the other rifles, courtesy of the lower recoil. This means the EBR is somewhat of a hybrid, occupying a space between the sniper and assault rifle categories. The first attachment unlocked is the silencer. When silenced, the M21 EBR has a lower base damage at all ranges, so a 2-hit kill becomes the norm unless you're using stopping power, in which case only a head or neck shot will be a 1-hit kill. If you prefer to rely on stealth rather than power, the EBR silenced can be deadly, particularly if you can flank or otherwise get behind a group of enemies. The heartbeat sensor performs as it does with the other weapons, and in the case of the sniper rifles can be useful to alert you to nearby enemies, giving you the time to switch to a secondary, and putting you in better stead for close quarter combat. Given that there's a perfect counter to them though, it's not a reliable method, so I wouldn't recommend the heartbeat sensor over the other, more useful attachments. The ACOG scope is a perfect partner. It's ideally suited to middle-ranged, quicker-paced engagements, so if you're using the M21 EBR and silenced in an aggressive role, the ACOG is a very good choice. This is one of the few weapons that suits the ACOG. Most other weapons fare better with the red dot or holographic, but in the case of the EBR, the ACOG is the most suitable optic for typical engagements. The only downside of the EBR with an ACOG when compared to the other weapon classes is that sniper rifles have a considerable amount of idle sway, making fine aiming trickier and meaning more of your shots will miss. The lack of reliable one-hit kills with the EBR means the thermal scope isn't best suited to this weapon. I find the thermal is more effective over longer distances, something at which the other rifles available fare much better. If you're willing to sacrifice your first bag for bling, pairing the thermal with a silencer does make for a good stealth class on larger maps. FMJ assists in shooting through cover and will often make a critical difference when spraying through walls. However, it's hard to recommend when there are such strong alternatives. Of course, if you want the last attachment, you will have to get used to it, but obtaining extended magazines probably isn't worth the effort. You get 10 rounds by default, and extended mags increases this to 15. But the loss of the attachment slot and relatively painless reload means you're normally better off with something else. For me, the choice of attachment came down to either the silencer or ACOG scope. The silencer is great for a stealthier role, seeking to flank and silently eliminate groups of enemies. The ACOG turns the EBR into a battle rifle suited for an aggressive role, while still maintaining the one-shot capabilities of a sniper rifle. The ability to quickly fire this weapon with moderate accuracy lends itself to its middle range capability. Rather than aiming for one-shot kills, you should expect to kill in two. A double tap on a target will always kill if both connect. Unfortunately, the potential rate of fire of the EBR means you will burn through ammunition very quickly, so for your blue perk, Scavenger can be a viable choice. It's tough giving up the faster aim speed of Sleight of Hand Pro, so you may need to be less aggressive with a Scavenger setup. This works well when paired with a silencer. On particularly large maps such as Wasteland, you might even consider Marathon to allow easier flanking of the enemy. A mobile silent sniper can do a lot of damage. If in doubt though, equip Sleight of Hand Pro. It's probably the better all-round perk, with the faster aim speed giving you a key advantage in firefights. For your red perk, you do have a certain degree of flexibility. Stopping power does make a difference and will net you more kills overall, but if you're content with the two-shot kill, you are free to experiment with a different second perk. Lightweight and sleight of hand with the ACOG scope is a lot of fun, allowing you to use the M21 EBR in a very aggressive way. This pairing of perks minimises the time it takes to get from sprinting to aiming down the sights, so it's great for situations requiring a quick reaction time. Cold-blooded is an effective choice for use with the silenced EBR. You'll be able to more easily evade the enemy and get into position overlooking their rear or flank. In team games, you can often eliminate groups of enemies this way before you're discovered. For your third perk, I'd recommend Ninja Pro for aggressive or stealth-based roles, whereas more traditional sniper playstyles would benefit most from steady aim. The M21 EBR doesn't fare so well at long range. The recoil makes hitting a target twice in the far distance rather difficult, often giving your target time to get away. Like the other sniper rifles, you won't fare too well up close either. Even with the ACOG, the EBR is slower to aim than most other weapons, and the sniper rifles have a massive hit-by spread. Like the other semi-automatic rifles, you can quickly spray in the direction of the enemy and you'll often score a kill. But this isn't a reliable close-quarter defense, and even if you survive, you'll find yourself low in ammunition. It's best if you can keep your opponent to middle-distance engagements. At these ranges, you'll find the EBR is a formidable weapon. It's not a weapon of precision in the way that the other sniper rifles are, but more of a hybrid between the snipers and semi-automatic assault rifles such as the FAL. It's a challenging weapon to use at times, and you'll end up in situations where you would have fared better with a different, more well-rounded weapon. However, the M21 EBR boasts power beyond any mere assault rifle, with its potential for one-hit kills, and suits more aggressive playstyles than the other options in the sniper rifle category. Whether you prefer to pick off enemies silently from a hidden position, or to rush with an ACOG attached, the M21 EBR is flexible enough to adapt, and in the right hands, is a force to be reckoned with. Thanks for watching, this has been Xbox Ahoy. Join me next time when I'll be covering the last handgun, the Desert Eagle. Farewell for now.